Hey guys, and welcome back to Battlefront Updates and a very exciting new series here on the channel, which I will be doing together with Alex from Star Wars Explained. In this monthly series we will be recapping all the Star Wars news at the end of the month. This means gaming news, movie news and canon news. And we will be uploading these on both our channels. The difference is that on my channel the video will be slightly more tilted towards gaming, and on Alex's channel it will be slightly more tilted towards canon and movie news. We didn't have time to create any fancy graphics for this month, but if you guys have any feedback whatsoever regarding these videos, please let us know in the comments below, as we will most likely make some changes for next month. But now let's jump straight into February's news, starting off with the gaming part. The big news of course comes from CEO Andrew Wilson, as he talked about the Battlefront sequel at a conference call earlier this month. In it he confirmed that we are indeed getting a single player campaign for the next Star Wars Battlefront, something that was heavily requested after the last game. He also confirmed that the next game will contain multiple eras, and what this means is still unclear. We do know that the game will contain Force Awakens content, as we have seen a First Order TIE Fighter, but we still don't know if the other era will be Clone Wars, Original Trilogy or both. He also confirmed that 3 studios are currently working on the game: DICE, Criterion and Motive. DICE of course being the main developers, and Criterion are most likely making something for the VR, and then Motive possibly working on the campaign. He also said that the next Battlefront will be a bigger game with more locations and more heroes. They also posted on the official Battlefront website confirming that there will be no more skirmish coming for this Star Wars Battlefront. And this post made it sound like there will be no more support for this Star Wars Battlefront, but Sledgehammer, the community manager, went out to the forums and said that the team is still looking for recent bug reports and content requests. The support for the current Star Wars Battlefront is not done. While we will not be bringing more skirmish content to the game, it doesn't mean nothing else is coming. We also got a slight update regarding Hero Blast. Paul, the producer on Battlefront, said that they don't have any news to share at this moment, but that they will comment one way or the other later down the line. And after that, the EA Star Wars account actually responded to someone asking about Hero Blast, saying that there are no content updates planned for Star Wars Battlefront, so we should probably accept that there will be no Hero Blast for this Star Wars Battlefront, although hope is not completely gone yet. Lastly, regarding Star Wars Battlefront, we got a tease from Randy Evans, one of the DICE employees working in the trailer/media team, as he said that today we are off to do some mocap for a very big upcoming trailer. Floppy Ragdoll seen here pondering the ways of the Force, and this tease most likely refers to the next Star Wars Battlefront trailer, as that would probably be the next big upcoming trailer DICE has to show. And lastly, in some non-Star Wars Battlefront news, it was confirmed that a new book called Blood, Sweat and Pixels will be released, which will have one chapter dedicated to the cancelled Star Wars 1313 game. This will give us a behind the scenes look of this game that a lot of people got sad when it was cancelled, so it's going to be interesting to see if we can get some new glimpses of what they were actually working on. Keep in mind that there has been some hints that they might be using some parts of that cancelled game in the newer Star Wars games being developed by EA. But that is all the gaming news for February. Now over to some Star Wars movie and canon news, and for that I'm gonna bring on my friend and Star Wars lore expert Alex from Star Wars Explained.
Thanks, Elliot. Let's start by talking about The Last Jedi. The title itself appears to have been confirmed as the plural meaning of Jedi by the international posters for the film. The French, Spanish, German, and Italian posters all have the plural form of the word in the title. The first footage of Episode 8 that will be publicly released is rumored to be a behind-the-scenes reel that will be released before Celebration, which means that hopefully a teaser will be following close behind. Disney CEO Bob Iger released a statement about The Last Jedi after he saw an early cut, claiming it was a great new chapter in the Skywalker saga. No surprise there, of course he's gonna say it's great, it's not like he's gonna say it's garbage. Force Friday 2 was announced for September 1st, 2017, and with it came a picture of Rey with her hair down. Rian Johnson shared a number of Instagram photos from the set and edit bay of The Last Jedi. Of course they don't really reveal anything, it's just exciting to see some of these things coming together. This isn't really news so much, but if you haven't seen Josh Gad's attempts at getting some Star Wars secrets out of Daisy Ridley, go check those out. They're a lot of fun and each video escalates with more and more surprises. Finally, for The Last Jedi, it has been confirmed that we will get a panel all about the film at Star Wars Celebration. That's not a surprise to anyone, but it will be on Friday, April 14th. This might be the perfect time to release that teaser I mentioned before. Also announced is a Star Wars 40th anniversary panel that is said to be one that we don't want to miss. The home release of Rogue One: A Star Wars Story is set to come out on April 4th. I'll be honest, the special features are a little bit lackluster, which makes me think we'll be getting another edition later in the year like they did with The Force Awakens. I'm really disappointed by the lack of any deleted scenes or talk about the reshoots or how the story changed. On to the Han Solo film. Cameras began rolling this month as proven by a photo shared by co-director Chris Miller. The photo had the caption "Han First Shot," and the very clever working title for the film was revealed as Red Cup. A couple weeks after that photo came out, the first official cast photo was released, announcing that principal photography was now underway. We also received confirmation that Tandy Newton and Phoebe Waller-Bridge had joined the cast. Donald Glover and Billy D. Williams were spotted having lunch together, which again isn't really major news, but it's nice to see. A new book was announced this month called Inferno Squad. It'll be written by Christy Golden, who also wrote the fantastic Dark Disciple nearly 2 years ago. The story will feature an elite Imperial unit sent to hunt down the surviving members of Saw Gerrera's partisans after the events of Rogue One. In the world of comics, the Dr. Aphra series will cross over with the main Star Wars run starting in May, which will be called Star Wars: The Screaming Citadel.
If you guys want a more in-depth roundup of the Star Wars movie and canon news, check out Alex's channel in the description below, and if you haven't already subscribed to him, then make sure to do so for some epic Star Wars lore content. But that wraps up this first monthly news recap, and if you guys have any feedback whatsoever, make sure to leave it in the comments below. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, may the Force be with you.